this is ideal. Forgive my tardiness. I feel so light. Be there soon. What is it that fascinates you so? This place has been home to disquieting rumors since times long past. Impressive. Let's head off. Rather wish I owned such a machine myself. Such a peaceful ride. This really is valuable, my friend. I somehow doubt this will be a peaceful expedition. Did you find something? Let's keep going, but stay vigilant. Apologies. I will be there soon. I suppose let's get serious. No, this is Well, let's take the tome and leave. Thank you for coming with me. We were able to close the rift without issue. Let's check the contents of the tome later.
So, you left. We lost. Defeated by Alessandro Gobo. And by that horror. Because of my weakness, I lost everything. The chorus was annihilated. There's nobody left but you and me. I was planning on rotting away here. But seeing you again changed my mind. Before I go, I should at least make a grave for them. I hope you'll visit sometimes. They'd like that. Be seeing you. Don't get yourself killed. I'm going to make a grave for the others. Go. I'm going to make a grave for the others. Go. Follow your own path.
Find something?
I'm going to make a grave for the others. Go. Follow your own path.
You brought hope for the future. Now it's our...
You seem well. Ready to browse another tome of lost time? In the interest of coexistence, revenants gave mankind more freedom. But, over time, humans began persecuting revenants. War broke out, forcing revenants to impose martial law. In retribution, humans were stripped of all their liberties. Solidarity can be a powerful tool, but, left unchecked, it can also lead to wanton violence. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Frightening, isn't it? I feel the same way. There is no hope in conflict, and I firmly believe mankind is capable of peaceful, positive change. It's about another terminal timeline. Let's see here. Outmatched by a giant Medigan, Idris was forced to retreat, and all revenants of power were killed. The loss of its leaders crippled Revenant society, thrusting the world into an age of darkness. All these rifts suggest Idris fought many battles. Each doomed timeline was tragically excised, so his world would survive. Can you imagine how he felt? You're right. It was a heavy cross, but only he could bear it. What carried him through it? Was it conviction, tenacity? Or perhaps love? Many timelines were sacrificed for us to be here. We must remember the past to treasure the present. We've sealed the final rift. They'll cause no problems for the foreseeable future. On the other hand, it's also a pity I'll be seeing less of you now. Is that so? I'm pleased. We'll make some memories not strewn with danger. I've given some thought to the timelines Idris conceded. With you as my witness, I want to make a vow. I will change this world. No more means justified by ends. In the future I envision, the dignity of man will be king. When my dream is realized, I will be praying for your happiness always. I don't make promises lightly. I mean to change the future where you shall live into something wonderful. I don't make My ears are always open.
Something the matter? It's exceptional. It's fragrant, and yet there's something beneath it. Let's see if this does the trick. I like the taste. But unfortunately, it's even less like the one I remember. This may be somewhat tougher than I had first anticipated. Sorry for the trouble, really. And I appreciate the sentiment, really I do. But I believe my skills can still use some sharpening. This curry is one of my fondest memories. One of the best things to come out of the time when Mother, Lise, and I were all together. I told you about how Lise and I were always at each other's throats. Well, the dinner table was neutral ground. I'd like to bring people together with my cooking. I want to be able to bring a little peace, the same way she did. I'd be setting the table, so to speak. It may be a small thing, but maybe it could help revenants and humans to put aside their strife. It's at least worth a try, don't you think? Will you keep shopping around for me? If you don't mind. I'll keep an eye out too. A new spice, huh? Whoa, this one seems potent. Let's give it a try, shall we? The flavor's wonderful, but the smell... Now it's something there that isn't quite right. Lise would enjoy this one. Ever since she was little, she was a picky eater, and an extreme one at that. A very young Lise was the only revenant I knew who simply couldn't stomach blood. It gave me and my mother fits. For revenants, consuming blood isn't just a form of sustenance. It's a way of communication. Most importantly, when the act is consensual, it helps cultivate our sense of trust and gratitude. Once she learned that, Lise gradually overcame her aversion, thankfully. That depends on the blood. Actually, it's very similar to the human palate for wines. The taste of a person's blood is determined by the experiences they've had. Personally, dear one, I found yours to be exquisite. Wait, picky eater, aversion to blood. Would you be game for going out exploring sometime? I just had an idea. Come see me again when you can spare the time. I'd greatly appreciate it. How are you, my darling? I think I figured out my mother's secret spice. Will you come look for it with me? I believe I'm always happy to help. This looks anything but safe. Are we heading in anyway? Huh, still works. Excellent. Best stay alert. Time to stretch our legs a little. Which way? That's the stuff! Oh yeah! That water's electrified! Sorry, I'm on my way. Keep your eyes peeled. That's the stuff! Dodge this! electrified! Big trouble awaits. But you knew that already, didn't you? That's the stuff! We can take a breather here. That's the stuff! Water's electrified! Out of my sight! Too late now. Let's take care of this. Looks like we're not the only ones after the spikes. I don't intend to share them. Let's play our stake. It is! My mother's spice. I'd know it sent anywhere. The spice that smells like blood. That was Mother's secret ingredient. In a pinch, it acts like an herb that sates our craving for blood. It's not perfect, but it tides us over. Turns out Mother slipped it into the dish to get Lise accustomed to the flavor. I overlooked the obvious. Taste is a subjective science. Cooking is all about catering to the palate of the diner. That's why it's important to improvise a little, even if it means breaking the rules of the recipe now and then. You just had to say it, didn't you? Couldn't let it remain an unspoken beautiful message. Not that you're wrong, though, I suppose. A lesson well learned. Thanks to you. How about we camp out while we're here? I don't know about you, but I am famished after all that work. I'll tweak my mother's recipe specially for you. After all, I've had plenty of time to learn your tastes. And, can I ask a favor? I haven't had a drop of blood lately. And, well, if you wouldn't mind... Much obliged. Forgive me if this triggers another onset of anemia. I think we've earned ourselves a little rest. A chance to kick back. I won't leave your side. There we go.
You brought hope for the future. Now it's our turn.
Do you need something? I don't make My ears are always open.
How are you, my... If you need me...
good to see you well. Do you have a moment? I'd like to ask you a favor. Fighting alongside you has piqued my interest in hunter equipment. Jails, specifically. As an experiment, I've been tinkering with an enhancement device. Perfecting it would do wonders for human-revenant synergy in combat. Now, all it needs is a field test. Mind lending me a hand? You just made my day. The truth is, I didn't have anyone else I could count on for this. Once I get you equipped, let's go collect some data. While you have it equipped, any combat will gradually enhance your jail. Let's get right to it then. A horror's been stirring up trouble at a nearby forest. Could you help clean house? You can call on me anytime. A horror's been stirring up... You can call on me anytime. Practice healthy habits.